If you look on the left, so left hand one, obviously looking at that shaft plane again there now. So your little movement here now, club's whipped underneath, as you can see. The club's already beneath that red line. Yeah. Club halfway back now is behind you. So now you've rolled and folded that forearm and that right arm there, okay? Club's getting too flat, and now you've got to make an adjustment, which means lifting your arms up, getting the club back onto some kind of plane, which is why you get kind of quite narrow and tucked up with your arms here, a bit splayed with your elbows, and just trying to, not much depth, not much height, and yeah, then trying to figure out where that golf club is relative to the golf ball. So taking a look at this, and all you're really thinking about is like pushing that wrist down as you go back. So look at the difference in this takeaway now. That club just working up that green line really well, okay? So you get through the halfway back now, spot on plane there, okay, in terms of shaft angle, top of the back. So it looks a bit sort of 3/4, but the club's actually, for me, looking a bit more kind of depth and height here rather than this kind of like really narrow, tucked up spot. And again, because the club's done less on the way back down, you now need to do less on the way through. It's almost like rewiring your brain. Ball now can just start, just right a target there, get your sort of 5 yard soft draw, which is kind of what you feel comfortable seeing without having to try to flip your hands at it, okay? So that takeaway is going to be key, working that club shaft. So if we get with the line so you can actually see where the club is in its perfect spot. So club working back there. The club head is basically on line with your hands there. Compare that to this one here now. The club head's kind of over there somewhere, yeah? Just taking it back. And by doing that as well, you open the club face. So you open the club face, and then you then got to try and close it. Well, how are you going to close it? There's two ways. One, you do it that way.
No.
Or two, you do it that way, which then sort of sticks the toe in the ground. That's probably where I think most of your those horrible toey strikes are probably coming from. When you just almost, you kind of realise yourself with the driver, you know it's kind of a bit hooky, and therefore you'll use your hands. So there with the irons and stuff, you don't want to hook it too much. Maybe sort of hang on to the golf club, stick the toe in the ground, shaft angle gets a bit steep, and it's not a very good strike.
Cool.
As a result. So get that club working back, a bit more kind of hinge in the wrist as you go back. Hinge it down, get that club work the shaft plate, and then from there just basically just unwind and hit your normal shot. Cool. Okay, mate, makes sense?
Wonderful.
Good stuff.